Hi guys! You know how much I love Disney. It's obvious by looking through all my videos. Even last week I did a video about Disney. But I love animation in general. And there are plenty of wonderful and beautiful animated films that are not from Disney or Pixar that are very close to my heart. So I thought I would give some love to the rest of animation and count down my top 10 favorite non-Disney animated movies. Number 10, An American Tail. This movie comes straight out of my childhood. I used to love it to pieces when I was a little girl. It's a Don Bluth movie who actually used to work for Disney but became an animator of his own right. I don't think he gets enough love. You know, he's kind of overshadowed by Disney's aura, but he really did make a good impact, and An American Tail just happens to be my favorite of his. It's such a cute movie. The animation's really distinctive. Don Bluth has a very distinct style that is very easy to pick out. And it's just a really fun movie, and if you haven't seen it, you should watch it because it's really cute. Number 9, Iron Giant. It's directed by Brad Bird, who also directed The Incredibles and Ratatouille. This definitely has a Brad Bird kind of feel in that it's really very human. It deals a lot with what it means to be human, and I think this guy right here, the Iron Giant, kind of exemplifies that struggle between what's human, what's not, and how we as humans treat things that aren't human. And it's a very beautiful movie, and it's definitely underrated. It has not gotten the credit it deserves. Just a really great movie, and I love it. Number 8, My Neighbor Totoro. But Liz, Studio Ghibli does stuff with Disney. A lot of Studio Ghibli movies are distributed in America by Disney, and the English versions of a lot of Studio Ghibli movies are done through Disney, but the actual creation of the product doesn't have anything to do with Disney. So I'm counting it. My Neighbor Totoro is such a classic. It's so cute, and it's oddly nostalgic, and it just really explores the whimsy of childhood, but it doesn't do so in such an overly silly way that adults can connect to it. This won't be the last Studio Ghibli movie on the list, believe you me. Number 7, Howl's Moving Castle, another Studio Ghibli movie. This movie is really flawed, it's a little bit divisive. Some people don't like it, some people really like it. I really like it. It's a little bit of a mess plot-wise. There's a lot of conveniences, but the heart and the characters and the animation really kind of make up for the troubles in the plot. Plus, it has Christian Bale, and I love Christian Bale. I have a crush on Hal, okay? He's a little handsome. He's a little hot. But moving on. Number 6, How to Train Your Dragon 2. How to Train Your Dragon 2 is such a great movie, and I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it, but I think it's just a really beautiful, epic movie. It's got such great heart, and the characters are so funny and so heartfelt that, you know, you can't help but like them, especially Hiccup, who is so cool, and I think he's a really great role model. I think this movie's just really great, and I think I need to watch it again because it deserves it. Number 5, Prince of Egypt. Ignore Joseph and King of Dreams, it comes with it. That's not a good movie. But The Prince of Egypt is. Animation is gorgeous. It's a very good, underrated movie, I feel like. Not a lot of people talk about it, even though it did really well when it came out. It has a lot of mature themes that I think they handle really well. It's got great music by Hans Zimmer and Steven Schwartz. It's a really good movie, and with beautiful animation, really good voice acting. Prince of Egypt, it's awesome. Just ignore Joseph and the King of Dreams. It's It's not as great, okay? Don't watch it. Number 4, Shrek. This is the DreamWorks movie that put DreamWorks Animation on the map. I saw it in theaters when it came out, and I have loved it since then. I watched it so many times at one point that my brother and I could recite the first 20 minutes of Shrek almost verbatim. The best part was the gingerbread man scene.
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
I think it's an anti-Disney movie, and that's what's so fun about it. It definitely pokes fun of Disney a lot, and it's just a really fun movie that actually has some good messages. It's great, it's wonderful, it's hilarious, and it's definitely one of my favorites. Number 3, Princess Mononoke. This is another Studio Ghibli movie, probably the most mature and most dark Miyazaki film. There's a ton of complexity. The first time I saw it, I didn't get it. I was like, what's so special? And the second time I saw it, I was like, I guess it's alright. The third time I saw it though, I was like, what have I been missing? I was not old enough to appreciate it. It just looks great. It's a beautiful film, and it's a meaningful movie. And if you really want to check out an animated film with a lot of depth, watch Princess Mononoke. Number 2, Spirited Away. Also a Studio Ghibli movie, also a Miyazaki movie. It stars a child, and it talks directly about childhood and growing up, but there's a lot of messages and a lot of themes in the movie that are definitely more adult oriented, and it's just a really beautiful, symbolic movie. It was my first Studio Ghibli movie, and I loved it the first time I saw it, and I still love it now. It's a gorgeous movie that never ceases to amaze me. Every time I watch it, I'm just blown away by something new. There's so much in this movie that you can take out of, and it's such a great movie. If you have not seen a Studio Ghibli movie, I definitely recommend starting with this one. Number 1, How to Train Your Dragon. You guys don't even know how much I love this movie. Oh my goodness. It's such a gorgeous looking movie, just for starters. This is by far DreamWorks' best movie. It has such heart and such sophistication and even a lot of humor. It offers a bit more maturity and a bit more realism to it that isn't present a lot of times in Disney movies. You can definitely feel the problems that Hiccup is going through. His problems are so relatable. It's just great and wonderful, and I love it so much. So there you have it, guys. Those are my top 10 favorite non-Disney animated movies. Please let me know what your favorites are, because there are really so many out there. There are so many other animation studios that have produced great and wonderful and meaningful animation that is sometimes overshadowed by Disney because of Disney's legacy and prevalence. Sometimes these animated films don't get the due that they deserve. Maybe that should change. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. Bye! Mwah.